Hi, I'm Dave. This is Jess, my wife. This is Mad Ginger Customs, and today we are going to teach Jess how to weld. We're going to throw her right into it. We're going to talk about it a little bit. I'm not a professional welder, just a hobby welder. Little 120 volt MIG, 90 amps max. You can't blow holes through things. But the general process, we're going to have her drop a couple beads down on some scrap material that we briefly cleaned up. And then we're going to throw her right into the fire, and she's going to weld together a shrinker stretcher stand for me. So, which is over here. So getting right into it, couple things. When you weld anything, the metal being clean is important for a couple reasons. You have to have conductivity from the material to the welder through the ground, and you have to have the appropriate wire speed and appropriate temperature. There's shielding gas. You're going to wear these gloves, which, let me preface this with saying these are TIG gloves, not MIG gloves, so they do not protect your hands against much heat. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So go around your hat. Okay? So we're going to flip it up, and you're going to go down on top of your head, around your hat, and then you're going to tighten the back so you can fold it down. Okay?
I can't figure out how to tighten it.
Hey, let me see. Like this. You just push and twist.
Ow!
Okay. Okay. Is that too tight?
It's going to fall off my head.
Oh my god, I want to squeeze your brains out of your ears.
Stop!
Is that good?
I think so.
Perfect!
Wait, but it's...
Put it back up.
Nope.
Why?
Because look.
Okay.
It's not staying on my head, though.
We'll figure that out as we go. Perfect! You look amazing.
I can't see anything.
You should be able to see through here.
No, because look, it falls down.
Okay, because your hat's moving.
No.
Okay, because it's not. Okay, listen. Watch. This needs to come forward. This needs to stay like this. Stop whining.
Okay.
And then when you fold your head down, it should do this.
Yes, now it's not moving. Yes.
See? I'm going to help you. No. Okay, so MIG welder, right? This is what's called a ground clamp. This MIG welder is a good 20 years old. She's an old girl, so she's got a lot of miles on her.
Like me.
You're a spring chicken. Okay, so we bought this table yesterday. This is a Harbor Freight adjustable steel welding table. We also have a video on that if you guys would like to watch that. We just did a product review on it. Is it worth buying? Is it worth the money? Issues I had with it initially, and an initial reaction. So while you're at it, like and subscribe. It helps the channel. Comment down below if you think that she's going to be able to do this, because the comments are going to be prime. Okay, so due to the fact this is metal and this is conductive, right? So a lot of the time what you can do is you can ground right to the table. What that does is it grounds the entire table, and then any metal on it is grounded, okay? So we're going to turn it this way so people can see you stack dimes.
So I'm welding this piece to this.
You're going to put this piece together. This is what's called a butt weld. Now, normally what we would do is something like this, where you could lay it in. Actually, let's do this. We're going to do that.
That looks easier.
It is easier. So what you're going to do here is you are going to basically take the wire that comes out of here, and what you're going to try to do is put it right in that corner. And as you're moving, people do this a couple different ways. Some people just push the puddle. So what happens is as you pull the trigger, it's going to arc, melt, make a puddle of material from this, and then the melted material on each, and you push it. So you could start here and you could push. Some people make a puddle and they drag it.
But are you pushing the trigger the whole time? The
whole time. So as you pull the trigger down, you're adding filler material out of a spool in here. Okay? So you're going to hold the trigger down, and you're going to watch the puddle, and you're going to move with it. Now, there's shapes.
Wait,
Yeah.
so some people will make a big puddle and then just push it?
Yeah, and push it.
Ooh,
Right.
that sounds messy.
Well, you do it kind of quick. So the other thing a lot of people do is they weld in shapes, okay? And that makes circles as you go. So some people, what they'll do is they'll make half moons. So they're going to go from this piece to this piece and this piece to this piece like this, up and down and up and down and up and down. And that's making crescents.
That sounds advanced.
Yeah. Some people do Z shapes, up and down, Z shapes, up and down, up and down. Some people do circles, circle, 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 circle. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, it is fancy. Now, with that said, this will get very hot, right? So you need to be mindful of where your hands are, right? And with the gun. Now, when you've seen people weld before, or me weld before, you've seen two hands used, right? So one hand to pull the trigger and then the other hand to stabilize.
Well, how do you don't hold this together?
You technically wouldn't have to.
So I don't really touch these two
No,
pieces.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to tack them together. What's called a tack
Well,
weld.
that's going to be cheating.
Okay, you can tack them together. You want to tack them together?
No.
Yeah, let's have you tack them together. That'll be fun. Okay, so just a few things with the machine, right? So on the machine, this is a very simple machine, right? This is the heat setting. So A, B, C, and D. This machine being very low power, you just put it on full power, full wick. It isn't going to burn through anything. It has no balls. What you're going to want to do is manage your wire speed. That's how fast the wire comes out of the end of it. Okay? So if you find as you're going, you hit it and the wire disappears, and it keeps disappearing and you can't keep it in the puddle, you're going to turn the wire speed up so you get more wire out of it. Okay? And that's how you manage how fast you can move and the amount of heat that's going to be concentrated in one area. Okay? So what I would suggest is when you do this, you do two hands at first. Okay? That's why if you ever seen somebody do this or do this, so they're pulling the trigger here. I mean, you can do it one-handed, but the problem is the most people are shaky, right? So you're going to stabilize like this, and you're going to, little C's, little C's. You're not going all the way up here, right? You're only staying where the joint is. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to blast this thing with the grinder real quick and clean it up, because clean metal is clean welds. Now, granted, this is scrap and we don't care about it. We're going to throw it out afterwards. So what we want to do is I cleaned up the edge, but we're going to go up a little bit higher. So this has what's called scale on it. See the covering that's on it? We want to expose the shot. Okay. I should have had glasses on.
Glasses. That's the first thing I said.
Safety glasses?
Yes.
See, she says safety glasses, but we all know it's safety third. No, I'm kidding. Always wear safety glasses. And, do you smell that?
Yes. Awful.
Not good to breathe. Death wheel, particulate, or grinder dust. Not good for your lungs. Probably gives you some type of cancer. We'll figure that out later. Okay. So we're going to turn this way so people can take a look at how you stack dimes. Okay? So, put your gloves on.
Start.
So let's just mimic what you're going to do.
Yeah, let's practice without turning it on.
There's no practice. We're going for this. You're handling business.
Okay, so I don't need to hold this at all.
Right. I mean, technically, no. I was going to tack it together for you, but I'm going to hold it like this, and you're just going to go zip, zip, and you're going to tack it so it stays together. You would never try to just attack a piece without tacking it together first, for two reasons. Because when you add heat to something, it warps and twists and it goes all over the place, okay? Yeah. So what you want to do is you want to make sure it's fixed together
before you start it.
Before you just blast it, right? And as you move, you're going to go a little bit at a time. You're not going to run a whole beat on this,
right,
for two reasons. Because you might think, or I might think, you need to turn the wire speed up or down, or you need to fix your technique. We're going to forget all that, and you're just going to go ham on it.
Okay.
Does all that sound good?
Yeah.
It's fun. I don't know.
And I can't screw it up because it's scrap.
It's garbage. Even if you weld it to the table, we just grind it down. Don't worry about it. If you're like, and there's like wire coming out everywhere, okay. I mean, that may be possible too.
Okay. First off, I'd like to see what it looks like with the thing down so that I can see what I'm looking at.
Right. Well, this is an auto darkening helmet.
Okay. I can see.
Right, but as soon as you pull the trigger and it arcs, the helmet goes darker. So your eyes don't get burned by the UV that comes out of the arc.
Okay.
Okay? Mm-hmm. It's good, right?
I guess.
Okay. Let's grab my helmet.
When you say tack though, so where do you want me to just hit it on like each corner?
Yeah, so we're gonna hit it here or here, and we're gonna hit it right here just so it doesn't move.
Okay.
And you're gonna try not to like burn my fingerprints off.
You don't have any gloves.
We don't need that. We don't need that where we're going. All right, we got gas on. This bottle's just about empty, so when we spank it, we'll have to put another one on it.
Okay.
So, fire it up. Fan comes on.
So it's already on the right speed for.
Well, I don't know because everyone has a different preference on how fast they move.
Well,
so,
for tacking though, it doesn't really matter.
Sure. Do you want to watch me do a tack and then you do the other one?
Yes.
Okay. So basically, put your helmet down and look. And we're gonna go here. Okay, so we're gonna put it together and we're gonna pull the trigger. Now that was like a fat tack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So.
But then but now I see there's a
because
gap. But
right,
that's okay.
because remember when I told you that
moves.
it pulls apart?
Yeah.
If this was something that we were manufacturing, making,
you'd clip it together.
We would definitely have clamped this, but for all intent and purposes, we don't care about that because you're just learning.
Right.
Okay? So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this.
Question.
Yes.
When I'm actually laying down the weld,
Yes.
it won't move it closer together.
No.
That's done. It's fixed in place.
As soon as you put the other tack on.
It won't move again.
Right.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna want you to do is put a tack right here, and I'm gonna hold this together, and you are gonna burn me like the sun.
Okay, this is scary.
You ready? No, it's fun. Go.
Here?
Yep. Pull it. No, pull it.
And away we go.
Okay, stop. Now, where did the wire go?
It did not go as close to this piece.
So
as
what you would want to do is you'd want to lean the gun over more.
So towards it?
No, you want to go up, right? So you would bring, instead of doing this, that's what you did, you would do this.
Okay.
And when you do a tack, you can rock this.
But that's what I was saying. I want to point it more at this piece.
Correct, because you want the weld here, right?
I kind of went straight down.
You went straight down.
Got it.
All right, ready? Put down.
Now I'm going next to that?
No, go right up on top of it.
Like here?
Yep, so you're going to do like this. And you're going to lift it up a little bit so you can see.
So should I not be touching the metal with the gun?
No, you can put the nozzle on the metal and rock it back and forth, but technically you want to be far enough away that you can see the puddle. So you might want to orientate your body a little different.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm not in the right angle.
Okay, so get yourself where you can see what you're welding.
Because I don't see the wire.
Correct.
And that's hard for me not to see what I'm putting in.
Right, so you might want to bring your arm out this way and your head over here.
So like this?
Yeah. Okay, and then you could bring the whole whip around, right? And then you can use two hands, either stabilize your arm or stabilize the tip of this, which...
With like this hand?
Right. Do you understand?
I think so.
All right, try it. Okay, stop.
Better?
So see, you got both pieces. Let's get our friends
Better
in there.
than the first one.
We're gonna get our friends in there, and we're gonna see if this falls apart.
No.
Okay. Okay, her first tack.
Nice.
Okay, so you got both pieces attached.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what you're gonna try to do is you're gonna try to start at the bead you made here, and you're gonna try to fill it back and forth and work your way that way.
So I'm trying to get bead on both pieces.
Yep, because you want to weld them.
As I'm going.
Correct.
Okay.
Now what you can do is there's a couple schools of thought. You could push it, you can pull it. I usually try to, I know that's not popular, but I usually pull towards me, right? And I'll walk it. I do mostly TIG welding, so I walk the cup, okay?
I feel like we should start slower so I
Yeah,
can get a
we'll
good
start
feel
slower.
for it.
So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try to get the people in here while you do this, but I'm gonna try not to ruin the new camera by the welding splatter, right?
I feel like you should be monitoring me a little bit more.
No, it's gonna be more fun. It's gonna be way more fun. Okay.
Okay.
So you're gonna start at your puddle, and I only want to see you move. I only want to see you move maybe, just go like half of an inch of weld. Try it. How'd you do?
I feel like I got both pieces.
You're a little bit higher on the bottom than you are on the top, right?
So it's not really
you want to split the difference. So what you want to do is rock that head.
So kind of move it like this.
Sure, but you need to actually even be more this way, like this, right?
So more at an angle and kind of do this.
Right, right.
Okay. Because I'm just kind of staying in one place.
Right.
Not really.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so that's why two hands would be important. You know, because you can guide yourself with one hand.
Okay.
All right? Okay. So that's a big fat bead,
yeah,
right?
That's definitely fatter than the one I just did.
Right, and it's
there's
more
too much on the bottom.
Too much on the bottom, right?
And we're sticking to the.
That's
table.
okay because it's not super clean and it's arcing. That's okay.
So am I holding the trigger for too long?
No, you're not.
Okay.
You're not. It's just that you're not moving, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Trying to improve, and I'm not.
Well, no, I mean this is you know what it is? It's muscle memorization, and everybody MIG welding is actually fairly simple on a hobbyist level. Don't let me convince anybody that I'm teaching how to make structural welds. We're not doing that. Don't take anything I'm saying as a production welder.
I'm trying to get the fundamentals.
Right, a structural welder. Yeah, this is more of entertainment value than anything else.
I'm trying to learn the basics.
The basics, right.
The basics.
So we want to stick metal together, but see, if you look on the top, you only have a tiny little bit attached.
And why is there like a divot in the middle of
Because you actually started in front of the puddle and not on the puddle.
Oh.
So what you might want to do is start on the puddle and maybe just draw circles, right? Try that and only go maybe this far. So start doing circles, nice and slow, and try that. We'll try that. Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
That looks even worse.
No, it doesn't. See, that's actually a decent start. You just needed to move a little quicker this way. Or we can turn the wire speed down more.
See, but that's even fatter.
It is, but that's okay because you see how it has the start of being tied together and moving?
Yes.
That's
like more of a motion.
Right. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn the wire speed down just a little bit more. And you're going to start on that puddle and keep pulling this way, but this time I want you to go this far. Okay?
So smaller than I did?
No. A larger distance.
So go farther.
Right. I want you to go that way more.
Okay.
I want you to move at least this far.
Oh, okay.
From here all the way to like here. Okay?
I'll try.
Okay. Do your circles. Go ahead. Oh,
Whoa.
stop.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's okay.
What just happened?
What happened?
Because we moved it and it ungrounded itself.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. We'll do this. All right, so now,
How do you fix that?
put your helmet down.
Uh-oh.
This is how we fix it. This is how we fix it.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Piece lost.
Piece lost. That's okay. Not like welding wire's cheap. It's not.
Tragedy.
Tragedy. Okay, so start again. Get closer. Come this way more. Stop.
Whoa.
See how high you are?
Whoa. How did I go that
Because you started to pull the torch away. Probably so because you couldn't see.
Yeah.
Just start a new puddle.
This is a disaster. You don't want me touching that thing.
It's gonna be amazing. Worst case scenario, you know what? Really bad welders are actually really good at grinding metal because they have to be.
Maybe that's my job.
Okay, so start again. Just make another puddle. You want me to help you like move the torch head so you can get a feel?
Yes.
Okay.
But you don't have gloves on.
I'm just gonna move your hands. I'm not gonna touch the metal or the torch. Okay, go ahead.
Okay.
Pull.
Okay, I see now how you're doing.
Now, did you hear the break?
Yes.
As it was sizzling. Basically, you want this to sound like sizzling bacon. Okay? Did you hear it was start, stop, start? It was
Yes.
That means the wire speed needs to come up a tick.
Because we're too slow.
Because we're a little too slow on the wire.
Okay, but I see how it makes a different shape now.
Right, because did you see how I was working both pieces of metal back and forth?
Okay, but I also noticed something else.
Yes.
When you were doing that, we were not as close to the metal as I feel like I was before.
Right, because I needed to see it, and I was hoping you would see it.
I felt more comfortable where our hands were there than before.
Right. Okay. What I want you to do is by yourself now, start in this puddle. Now this piece is getting warm. You can feel the heat coming off of this if you didn't have a glove coming up. Like, you can't feel it that
Not
probably.
really. But I saw it smoking.
Right, so I want you to continue with that. So did you see how I moved back and
Yes.
forth? So basically I'm doing this. I'm going like this.
Rocking it.
Rocking it back and forth. So that's what you're gonna try to do. Okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Am I in the right spot?
Yep. Nope, stop. You're not getting the base material.
Oh, I'm too much on
A,
the top.
you're moving way too fast.
Okay.
And B, you're not actually attaching the bottom to the top. Right.
And we have this again.
That's okay. Watch what we do. Close your eyes. There we go. You're good.
Okay, this is tough.
Is it though?
For me, it's a lot to remember.
Yep. Okay, so starting your puddle, you already started.
God, that's awful.
It's beautiful. It's not a bad first weld.
No.
Okay, it's pretty bad. All right, go ahead. Look, you could just do a pull weld. Do you want to just do a pull weld?
No.
You want to do? Okay.
I want to try this.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Have at it. Stop. Okay.
Better?
That's much better. Look at it now. Right?
Better?
Now what we need is a little bit more wire speed. And you need to maintain the distance from the material. You can't pull up and away and go back to it.
Oh, I see.
Right? So if you're going to stay this far away,
And look at that little hole between the last
Do you know
one,
why?
Because I started in the wrong
you
spot.
started too far that way.
Yep.
So you want to start in the puddle. So when you start this one,
I'm gonna be
you want to be here and then go this way.
So not right at the end.
You don't want to
of
be
it.
right here because then you're going to have a pocket, which two reasons you don't want to do that. A, it's weak and it has a hole in it.
Yep.
So it's going to, you could get a crack there.
Yep.
Right?
Okay, so I'm basically going to start almost halfway in between.
Yep.
And then I want to try to get a little bit to here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to connect these two.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, that's here we go. There we go. Not bad.
Oof.
Not bad.
I'm worried about
Are you cold?
you.
One eternity later.
So get your gloves on. So what are we going to do to this first? What's the first thing we're going to do?
Tack it.
Tack it, right? And where are we going to tack it?
Corners, bottom and top.
And bottom and top, because if we don't do the bottom, what happens?
It's not going to be stable. It's going to pull away.
It's going to pull away, right? Or if you tacked it on one side and you tack it on the other, you started pulling this side, the heat will do this with it, and it'll pull it away from itself. So we're going to fire up the MIG. You're going to get your helmet so it comes down perfectly, right? You good?
Yep.
Okay.
Hold on.
Get out of it.
I'd like to move this pencil.
Unacceptable condition! Unacceptable!
The pencil's in my way.
It's
I can't possibly
distracting
weld
me.
like this. The pencil's in my way.
Distracting me.
All right. Grab your weapon. And you know what we might want to do? We might want to put this right on the workpiece, but we're going to be very gentle so we don't move it, right? So we're grounding directly. So when you start your arc, you're going to start on this piece, right? You're going to tack, 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 right?
So do the top points before I go to the bottom.
Or you could just do the top and the bottom, top and the bottom. It really doesn't matter because it's just a tack. The tack's not going to have enough pull to pull the piece away because it's very heavy material. Got it? Have at it.
Here?
Yep. That's actually really good. Wow. All right.
It kind of slipped a little bit. I didn't even mean that to happen.
So that's correct. That's the correct way to do it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wow.
Hit this one.
I can't repeat that.
You have to repeat that. Yes, you're good.
So how was that wrong?
No, it's fine. It's.
Am I making you nervous?
If this was something that was going to hold up the car while I laid underneath it,
Yes.
we would probably stop. Worst case scenario, this thing's going to fall apart.
Okay,
that is
but-
going to fall and crush my feet and
Honestly-
break both of my legs.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. These look very similar to me. And I did one and you helped.
Okay, fine.
So come on.
All right,
now.
you're the best. I'm the
I
worst.
didn't say that.
All right.
How's that?
Not bad. All right, so hold on. Let me bring the people of the world in to see how you're doing. So, here we come. Here we come.
I feel like this side's better.
And we're gonna go over here. And it's kind of tacked. not bad. If it'll focus. And then we'll go over here. And then right here. Okay. So, you're like a professional already. This is incredible. And you are adorable in a welding helmet. I gotta be honest. Okay. Don't roll your eyes at me. Alright. So, now.
The hard part.
The hard part? I mean, you already got this down. You're like a professional.
No.
So,
this scares me.
What scares you about it?
Your criticisms.
This is better than I've ever done. This is amazing.
Sorry.
Okay. So, we're going to start here, right?
I feel more comfortable, I think, being over it.
Yep.
And pulling that way.
Absolutely. Whatever you feel most comfortable with. We're going to clean that nozzle out a bit because it's got a little bit of slag. You know the proper way to clean this?
No. That's a huge mess.
Dead new. This is the cheapest welding torch on Amazon. Works good. Okay.
This wire is in my way.
Yeah, that's just the problem with welding in general.
Okay. So, I'm going to want to start at my tack.
Yup. And you're going to pull it to you.
Okay.
Nice and slow.
So, is this a good starting point?
Absolutely.
But then I have a hard time seeing the line.
But see, you could actually leave it in it and drag it in the line.
And actually touch it?
You can touch it.
Okay. Because I thought you said I should be above it.
Because you want to be able to see it, but if you can estimate where it's going and see the puddle...
if I can hold it on the metal,
absolutely.
I feel more comfortable driving.
Yeah, but the problem is if you build weld up till it hits the cup, it's going to stop.
Okay.
So you have to keep the cup out of the way.
Okay.
So what'd you do wrong here? That's hot.
Not touching it. My finger is not touching it. There's gap.
Right. You did actually really good right there.
And then I kind of went a little cuckoo.
Because you didn't go wide enough, right?
So can I go back and fill in that
You
gap?
can. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to take that wire brush and we're going to clean off all the contaminant right there. But other than that,
that's not that bad.
That's amazing. Hold on, let me get the camera in there.
I feel definitely more comfortable on that technique.
You guys aren't going to believe this. She's never welded before, I promise.
Swear to God.
That's actually not bad, besides the part you missed.
Right.
I mean, if it was a car chassis, we'd definitely murder people. They'd be dead right now.
Okay, but when I go back to the line, I don't want to go too far over.
Right. You just want to get it all in there. You just want to cover it all. Okay. Right? So start here and just do that line.
Let me fix that part.
Fix that line, yeah. It won't be pretty, but it doesn't matter. We can grind it down. Oh, the brush is in the way.
So here.
Let me, hold on, wait. Yeah, up a little farther. Go back a little farther. Yep, right there. Stop.
Am I a little too far?
Yeah, and you're going a little slow, right? But you're okay.
But that's way high now, too.
We can grind it down.
Okay.
You know, really bad welders are awesome grinders. Don't worry.
So you just said I was pretty good.
You're amazing. Your nose is running. That's pretty too. Here.
I'm gonna get
Perfect.
snot in my weld.
All right, so here and keep going.
Okay.
Drag it all the way.
Start where I was, not on the other.
No,
part.
you're gonna start right here. You see where the puddle starts to dip down?
Yes, but my problem is, isn't there a little bit of a crack still there?
No, you want to be here.
Okay.
Okay, and you're gonna drag this all the way to this tack.
To my tack.
You need to be cognizant that you're covering both, both parts.
So here.
Yep. Do you want to watch me do it?
No.
Through the helmet?
No.
You just want to handle it?
Yep.
I love that. She's amazing. All right, apparently you're about that life, so go ahead. Did you want this? Was this a good...
What? This was Evan's.
This is our son's?
It doesn't fit him anymore.
Oh, okay, good, because you're going to blow holes in it all over the place.
Okay, so I'm going to start in the tack. Or no?
You can. The tack's a little low. It doesn't really matter where you start, because you can fix it later.
Here?
Yep. Stop. See your holes?
Yes.
Because you're moving too far forward when you're making your C's. You're doing a good job.
I need to be... Whoa.
Your tack popped. One of them did.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
I heard it.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, you broke a weld.
How?
Probably from heat. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Don't worry about it.
No.
So continue to do this. Watch. You just need to you need to go faster this way.
I'm bumping too much here and not enough there.
No, but this needs to be closer together. You're just doing this. You need to be back forth.
Tighten it up.
Tighten it up. Right is tight.
But where should I start now? Because I
Start.
have holes.
Well, we'll fill them in later. Because we can go watch this. Hold on. Put your helmet down. Watch.
That was awful.
Yeah, we'll grind them down. Pull it back down. We'll grind them down.
That looks awful. I was doing so well.
Yeah, that's a
mess.
That's a train wreck.
Yikes!
Okay.
I don't like your C's technique. I want to go back to what I was doing.
Okay, but you're not getting it on both sides.
But I was over here.
Because you were moving back and forth.
So let me do my way.
Okay, do it your way.
Here?
Yeah, right there. See what you
Couple
did?
holes.
Right. So you were actually making circles. That's actually not bad.
Okay, I think this part is good.
Right. But you need to be tighter. You're doing these giant. You're moving like you move like a lot.
Tighter.
Yeah.
And fill my holes.
Yep. Always fill your holes. There you go. Tighter. Stop. You're moving way too much.
Yep.
Start way up in it. Yeah, right there.
Better?
Doesn't that look better?
Yes.
Way better.
Way better.
Okay, let's get the people in. Let's get
Way
the
better.
people in and see what they think. All right, guys. In the comments section, did you think that she'd be able to do this?
Awesome!
Let's get the camera up. That's pretty decent right there. Okay, you get an A for the day.
I'm not even done.
Yeah, you might get a back rub later. I don't know. All right, handle it. How do you feel you did?
Better than the other side so far.
All right, let me look. Let me bring the people in. They're gonna judge you. The people will judge you. That's actually good. That's actually good.
Better than the other side
Yeah,
so far.
I like it. Solid work.
I feel like I shouldn't be stopping and starting, but I almost want to see if I'm on the right track.
Well, I mean, that's how you learn, right? Okay, how'd you do? That's actually really good.
Am I missing?
You got a hole
spot
because
right
you
there?
didn't start in the right spot.
I did not, but I can fix that.
You can fix it. Yep, so start here and pull it. Ooh, that's hot.
Yeah.
And pull it to you.
Start here.
Yeah. I think these are isotoners. Look at this. Look at this. I'm
They
gonna.
are.
This is I'm gonna do a great Poupon video after this. All right. So we're gonna rock you up like this,
Yes.
and you're gonna start here and roll over.
Can you hold it that way?
I can hold it
Towards
any way
me?
you want.
Towards me?
Probably.
Alright, so I have to go back and forth in here.
Right. So, but start here and walk it over
Start
to your.
at my tack.
No, start at here and go to your tack.
Okay.
Because that's not full. Forward more.
Here?
Forward more.
Here.
Yep. Stop. Stop. Move the piece. Okay, go. No, stop. You didn't start.
In the right place.
You gotta start farther this way. You got a big gap there now, right? Okay, now go. Start on that puddle. Slower. Stop.
Better?
Yep, better.
Better?
Way too wide though.
Too wide.
Way too wide.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Hold this.
Oh boy.
Let's get the people in to judge you. Way too wide.
Those are huge blobs. Those are quarters.
Yeah, we're looking for a stack of dimes. You gave us $half. You gave us pepperoni welds.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Every part that I've done looks different.
Yeah, because you're learning. But I'm not, okay. Here's the thing. With that said, I'm not concerned this is going to fall apart.
Right.
Right, and that's what's important.
It doesn't need to look pretty.
Try again. So keep it a little tighter. Your weave a little tighter
And slow.
and slow. Right. Now you can start right on this because this is a disaster anyway.
Yeah. So here.
Yeah. You're back at it again, right? Here we go. Pick a spot. Where are you going? Where you want to be? The back, on the back. Okay. I'm not even going to look. You're just going to do it. So you can pull from wherever you want. Just make sure you get both pieces and you go nice and slow.
So, but should I fix like here?
Nah, it's fine. We'll just paint it.
Oh god.
We'll just grind it, paint it.
Alright, I'm gonna go on this big side.
See how you just pull the trigger on to clean the tip off
I
again.
didn't mean
How do you clean the tip?
Bang it on the table.
Hadouken!
Don't swear. Edit that out. Whoa, she's really gummed up, Captain. Yeah, there we go. Another use for the Harbor Freight table. Let me look at this. It's not terrible. It sounded way worse than it looks.
Oh no! Did I get both parts?
Yeah. I mean, when you did this, it sounded like a war crime. Because you had gaps, because you moved so fast out of the puddle that you lose the puddle, then you get back in there.
That's how I see it.
Right, but you're just moving too fast.
But that's
yeah, that's
how
good.
I see
No,
it.
that's good. All right, you got one more shot.
Okay, I feel like if you don't say a word, I can do better.
This is the last one. No, you got two more
Two
chances.
more.
Okay, go ahead any way you want.
Now I just made a huge
That's
plop.
a booger.
That's a huge plot.
Look, I have no doubt that this thing is going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
Alright, let me finish my line.
Yeah, go ahead. Finish your line. This is the first thing you've ever welded. But so, okay, from beginning to you've never done anything before till now, this isn't terrible. I know guys that weld this good for their lives, their entire life. And that's fine, right? We're gonna buy a new welder, big power welder. We can get a little bit more penetration. We give us a little bit more flexibility in our speed.
I feel like I started kind of good.
Yeah. Right here is really good.
Yeah,
See that right there?
That part looks really good.
Yeah, that's real good. Hold on, let's get the people in. Let's hear it in the comments. Let's go. Let's get the people in. We're gonna touch this camera, and hopefully this viewfinder's gonna turn on, and then we're gonna get in here. Let's see. Smile. Hello. Here we go. Here we go. It's a little cold in spots, but it's attached. This is where you start it again.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty decent. But, okay, with that said, it's not going to fall apart. Let's see how much gas we got. Ah, it's a mad dash. It's a mad Ginger dash. Can you weld it, Ginger? Yes, you can.
But
do you want me to turn it?
Yeah. You want me to get it done fast?
No, I want you to get it done as best you can.
Well, that's the best.
Hold on, let's do this. Get this underneath. All right, your last weld of the day.
Oh, help me.
Here we go. Here we go. Start in the corner where the other bead is.
Here?
Yeah. You just went rogue. That is a disaster. What went through your mind when you did that?
I don't know.
You know how fast? You were going way too fast.
Okay, so what is wrong with it besides I went too fast?
Well, you have gapping in between and you're not touching on the bottom here, right?
Yep.
It'll probably be fine. Calling it good? What do you think?
I think my hand is like not recovering from being so
Like tense all the time?
white knuckled.
All right, well let's bring the people in. Turn off the welder. Let's take a peek and see how you did. I wish I could get this straight. I could do this. Like this. Take it like this.
I do not like it.
Well,
That's enough.
that's a D. Let's check this one out. This right here is two caterpillars mating. This one right here, right? That could be, that's obscene. We might not be able to put that on YouTube. All right, let's spin. Spin. That one's not bad. And this one we don't have a whole lot of light for.
Yeah, that side is dark. That's why I had a hard time.
That's not bad.
That I feel like is my best side.
That's not bad. All right, so in closing, can you teach an adorable Ginger to weld? I think the answer is yes. I think you did well.
What grade would I get for the day?
I would give you an A for effort.
Yep.
And
A C plus.
a C, but it's passing. Honestly, for your first day welding, you did really well. So, hold on. Let me get that for you, boogers. There we go. I know it's freezing cold.
It's
so,
freezing in here.
I'd like to thank my wife for being a part of this episode of Mad Ginger Customs. She's probably going to be in some other videos sporadically, probably when it's warmer out. We're going to have a Willet start on a 1950 Ford shoebox that we bought with a flathead V8 in it. So that's coming up. We're going to do a tool review on the Evolution chop saw, and we're going to finish building this shrinker stretcher stand. So what we'll do is we're going to clean this up, and then I'm going to do another video of the shrinker stretcher stand going together, its operation, and what I think of the Harbor Freight shrinker stretchers. This is also coming from the standpoint of I'm not a body guy. I want to learn how to do sheet metal work. So please like and subscribe. Hit the bell. We're looking to grow the channel. If you guys want to see Jess in more videos, put it down in the comments. You can check us out on Instagram on Mad Ginger Customs. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.